Hello and welcome to Pixel Sports Presents Goal Table Football Podcast. I'm Gigi and I'm joining you live from Vivekananda Jovabharati Krirangan. Not really live, but we're recording this video from Jovabharati Krirangan, Kolkata Salt Lake Stadium. DJ and SM is behind the camera, and Team Pixel Sports, we are bringing you all the live actions, all the updates from ISL. And this time I'm here with the ISL update, ISL weekly roundup, and we are standing in the rest day of ISL. And I'll tell you about what happened in the last week in all of the matches. I'll start off with the closest match that happened just yesterday, the match between East Bengal and Odisha. East Bengal, remember, were coming off on the back of a defeat, which I will talk about after this, a defeat against Mohun Bagan in the Kolkata derby. But in this match against Odisha FC, East Bengal started off with all guns blazing. They were looking to score right from the beginning. They created a lot of chances. I remember they created 6 to 7 chances within the first 20 minutes. But the next thing that happened in the 25th minute or so rounds up the entire season of East Bengal. Odisha coming on a counter attack and scoring easily after a barrage of attacks from East Bengal. So Odisha, after scoring, Odisha came into the match and Odisha started dominating a little. But then again, East Bengal started attacking once again, and Diamantakos from penalty equalized just before the half time. So there was a lot of hope in East Bengal supporters that the second half will be better. But in the second half, once again, Odisha FC scored. Matoda Fall, he once again scored a header, which he has done many times in this season. And Odisha FC, under Sergio Lobera, being very clinical, and East Bengal unable to score. East Bengal also received a red card, which did not contribute much, which actually contributed more to their downfall. Provat Lakra getting that red card. So not a very pleasant start. To say the least, not a very pleasant start for East Bengal. And this unpleasant start was intensified by the previous match, because in the previous match, the East Bengal Mohun Bagan derby, East Bengal lost a very lackluster performance. They lost 2-0 against Mohun Bagan, and Mohun Bagan actually did not have to do anything. Too many things. Mohun Bagan completely dominated the defense, the attack, and the midfield. East Bengal couldn't do anything. I cannot remember any single positive attack from East Bengal. I was actually covering with DJ the match from the ground itself, and the entire disappointment was very visible in the East Bengal supporters. The supporters started leaving the stadium right from the 80th minute, because they could understand the team was not bringing much to the table. And it was right after the change of the head coach Oscar Bruzon. So Oscar Bruzon has his task cut out, but taking both the matches in perspective, we must remember that Oscar Bruzon has actually tried to solve the midfield problem of East Bengal in the Odisha match. After the complete midfield disaster in the Mohun Bagan match, he actually played five players in the midfield, and East Bengal dominated the midfield in the first half. And this is very important to remember. He seems like a coach who is here with trying to make immediate solutions. But once again, the changes did not work. East Bengal looked like losing a lot of confidence and a lot of pressure in the second half. So things are not going well. 6 defeats out of 6. Odisha, on the other hand, coming off the back of a victory, they are looking strong right now. But if I start focusing on the other 4 or 5 matches that happened in this match week, I have them here with me. The first match of this match week was Northeast against Chennai. Now, Northeast, remember, is always coming back. They're not putting in very good performances, but coming up with results. But this time, Northeast actually suffered a 3-2 defeat against Chennai at home. Chennai in FC, Gill, who was a former Northeast player, he also played for Punjab FC last season, scored a lot of goals. He scored a brace for Chennai in the 25th minute and the 51st minute, and they also received a penalty in the middle. So by the 50th minute, the match was done and dusted. Northeast, Azarei once again coming on the score sheet. So Northeast has, I think, permanent solution in Azarei. Azarei has been scoring in all of the matches, but Northeast not creating too many chances in the second half, but the match was evenly poised. 14 chances created by Northeast, 13 by Chennai, a sort of evenly contested match. Chennai coming out on top, and this resurrection of Chennai is completely in full force. The next match that I would like to talk about is the match between Bengaluru and Punjab. And this match, remember, was once again saw a red card. This ISL has seen a lot of yellow and red cards. And in the second half, 58th minute, Chingling Sana actually received a red card, which created a lot of chances for Punjab. Punjab will think that they missed an opportunity to easily win the match, because in the second half they created a lot of chances. Bengaluru actually scored at the fag end of the first half. Naurem Mahesh Singh, under his Naurem Roshan Singh, pardon my slip. Naurem Roshan Singh, he scored in the 43rd minute, coming off the back of getting selected for the Indian team, and he is in good form. But after the 58th minute, it was all Punjab, but Punjab could not score. Punjab actually created 19 chances altogether, as opposed to only 8 chances created by Bengaluru. So you can understand how one-sided eventually in the second half the match was. But Punjab, uh, Bengaluru cementing their spot at the top of the table. We talked about how this match will be very important, a top of the table clash. Punjab is still there in the second place. They'll try and come back in the next match and come back to the winning form. But 9 points out of 4 matches for Punjab, and 12 points out of 5 matches for Bengaluru. Bengaluru 4 wins out of 5. Extremely well orchestrated start for them. Coming on to the next match, once again a very sort of a western coast derby. Goa versus Mumbai City, FC Goa versus Mumbai City. Goa home match, Mumbai away match. But once again, Mumbai winning this match, Goa losing at home. Armando Sadiku actually brought one goal back in the second half through a penalty, but Mumbai went 2 goals up. And after 2-1 in the second half, the match was sort of evenly poised. Mumbai tried to kill the match by not attacking too much, by being solid in the defense. The chances were sort of equally distributed, but eventually Mumbai coming on top, Goa unable to break the resilience of Mumbai. Mumbai will think their campaign is once again back on track. Mumbai were struggling at the beginning, and they are once again back on track to make a good performance, or cement their place at least towards the upper half of the table. The last 2 matches that I would talk about. First one is between Mohammedan and Kerala Blasters. Mohammedan, remember, the first timers at ISL, and they have given a very good account of themselves so far. But now, starting from now, their supporters will become a little frustrated. This frustrating experience continued for them because they scored 1 goal in the first half, leading the match for the entire first half. But in the second half, after a change, Pepra came on, and Pepra scored 1 goal. Jimenez, who hit the woodwork in the first half, he scored the second goal. And after the second goal of Kerala Blasters, Mohammedan would feel hard done by the refereeing decision, because Mohammedan had a shout of penalty which was not given. Many would feel this was a sure shot penalty, but unfortunately we don't have VAR in ISL as yet, and the refereeing has not always been up to the mark. The crowd got a little out of control. The match had to be stopped in the 82nd minute, and it resumed in the 86th or the 87th minute, right at the end of the extra time. The added time, I think in the 99th or 100th minute, Mohammedan had an open goal. So they would feel very hard done by this defeat. They will be extremely upset, and Mohammedan would feel it is about time that they start scoring points at home. They cannot keep losing matches in the after good performances, because this was a very good performance against a good Kerala Blasters side. Noah Sadawi not scoring in this match, but once again coming up with the man of the match performance. Very good assists. He was playing his natural game. So Noah completely living up to his billing. And the final match between Jamshedpur and Hyderabad FC, this match ended in a 2-1 victory for Jamshedpur, a home victory for Jamshedpur. Jamshedpur have been playing well in this season. We have talked several times about how Jamshedpur under Khalid Jamil is getting out all the results. Hyderabad their miserable start alongside East Bengal continues. No end to misery for Hyderabad, although they actually scored one goal. The goal was scored by Sai Godard. Godard is a 27-year-old Englishman brought in from United Kingdom. In the middle, all of us know that Hyderabad had no foreigner, so finally they have a foreigner. He's a product of Tottenham Hotspur Youth's Academy. So let's see whether he can put in some positive performances, because he has started off his campaign quite well with a goal. So let's see whether Hyderabad can turn their season around. Let's see whether East Bengal can finally come up with the first point of the season. This is probably their worst start ever, taking I League, ISL, and all of the top tier performances together. We will stay focused on ISL. We'll once again come back with a weekly roundup next week. Stay focused on our channel. Keep following our videos, like our videos. All our social media descriptions are there in the description section. And subscribe to our channel. Till our next episode. This is Gigi signing off.